tonight,
You're now listening to 1337 FM Nerd Talk Radio.
Last time on whatever the show is now called. 1337 Nerd Talk. I can remember the Nerd Talk, but the 133333 is I always forget.
1333.
I don't speak. I don't have leet speak.
See, I
ingrained in my brain, so I don't remember.
It's my first language.
Oh, I know English was not.
It isn't if you listen to this podcast.
So, like I said, 1337 Nerd Talk Radio.
Yeah.
This is a podcast hosted by
Us.
me, Mike Byrne,
Matt Flowers,
and Mark, who's not here.
Hey, Mark, I never seen you there. Oh, what's up, guys? Oh, not much, you? That was terrible.
Yeah, don't worry, that's not actually Mark.
I know, I was scared.
He's Mark is still away on vacation.
Yeah, I think at the time of this uploading, you will be on vacation.
I will become vacation.
I know. I think you'll be back by the time this is up because you're only going for like a weekend.
I'm just leaving for the weekend, yeah. So that'll be all right. I'll be back.
We got to get together when you're back, you and.
So you'll be hearing this in the future, and this is now the past.
Hello from the past.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, I hope you've invented cures for diseases and renewable energy and meals in pill form by this point.
So if this is your first listening of a Nerd Talk Radio episode, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
But just so you know, this is a podcast where we talk about nerdy kind of things.
They're things that interest us. I mean, people will consider them nerdy, but really they're just interests. Like, well, anything can be considered nerdy. Like, you can be like someone obsessed with like football and like have all the numbers and stats in your head, and that could be considered a bit nerdy in and of itself. And that's like a big, dirty, manly sport, I suppose. Do you know what I mean, though? Like, anything really...
Hockey players are the biggest nerds.
Well, I mean, look at that MMA fighter who was... I don't watch UFC, see?
Ronda Rousey.
No. Whoa. I don't know what that was. It was a half a bark. But she's quite nice looking. Her and Gina Carano. Oh, my UFC waifus. But there was an MMA fighter who was like in the ring, beat up like his enemy. And then his enemy, but like his opponent, he obviously like he destroyed his opponent, and what he did after like he was like jumping around, he like celebrated. He put on like his Ash Ketchum hat, turned it backwards, and threw a Pokeball at him. And is it like his opponent that he beat? And I was like, oh my god, that's hilarious. But yeah, I think the advent of Pokemon Go sort of shows how widely a nerd audience, quote unquote, can be. So, sorry to be. Yeah, you were saying something.
Was I?
I don't. Yeah, like you said, it was sort of a podcast about nerdy things.
Yeah, that's it.
And, it's just us and our banter. I mean, I think we're funny. I think we're funny enough. So what have we got today there, Mad Scientist Mike?
Well, last week we had mentioned a few things.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure we did. So I guess Suicide Squad sucks.
Hey, you watch your mouth.
This is the future. I know these things.
Don't know. Be optimistic.
This is a week from now. People already know about it.
Yeah, but like, I want it to be good. I'm holding out hope until I see it myself that it's amazing.
I thought Batman v Superman was a good movie, and most people hate it.
And the extended edition was so much better. Like, the extended edition made it a really, really good movie, in my opinion.
I just think Zack Snyder just doesn't like Superman. So that's why he made him a big wimpy baby man.
Well,
and then murdered him.
I don't like Superman either.
He just wanted to make a Batman movie, but had to have Superman in the title.
But I don't want it.
You know Zack.
Oh,
I have Doomsday in it. No.
But
I'll make my own Doomsday. It's odd.
I think that that movie was ruined for a plethora of reasons. I say ruined. I mean, it had so much potential, but then again, who am I?
I still enjoyed it.
I'm just a guy who drives a forklift. So.
It's true.
Yeah. You're not far off there, Mr. Stock.
No.
Not S-T-A-L-K.
I'm a stock man.
S-T-O-C-K.
Stalker.
But yeah.
Stalker.
Get out of here, Stalker. Sorry. Yeah.
So, last week I mentioned a couple of DC villains. I just wanted to burn off one or two more that I didn't get around to mentioning.
We'll squeeze them after.
Just because, I was going to squeeze them so hard.
Dead air.
That's the squeeze.
Okay, so he's just squeezing you. I thought you were just clenching or something. But okay, so what have you got there?
I just think this one's name is funny. It's a gentleman ghost.
What?
He's a villain from Flash.
I've been meaning to read Flash comics.
He's got pretty good villains. One of which is Gentleman Ghost,
I
who is just a ghost, who is a very dapper.
What I do enjoy about the Flash, what I know of him, he has good villains, but his Rogues Gallery, I think he is the original Rogues, or is that Daredevil? I think he is original Rogues Gallery, doesn't he?
He's got like Captain Cold.
No, the thing is about his villains, you get what's on the tin. Captain Cold, what does he do? He's like Mr. Freeze. And then there's like Captain Hot. Like, that's a gay man. No, but there's like, what is this? The captain of like, hey, Miss M Rex podcast, you just followed us.
We know where you live.
Moviesaurus Rex.
Yep. You live on Twitter.
You live on the Twitters, on the interwebs.
Yeah, and I wanted to bring this one up too, because it's got Flash in the title, but it's not a Flash villain. Although it is from the DC universe, and it's kind of a topsy-turvy one. Name is Funky Flashman. Here in quotes is a fictional character.
Is he?
It's fictional character. Created by Jack Kirby, which you know was the co-creator of Spider-Man. And when I say co-creator, he was the guy that Stan Lee said, "Draw the Spider-Man," and then he just made him, and then Stan Lee took credit for it.
Now he's dead.
So then Jack Kirby left and went to DC, and was like, so he created Funky Flashman, which it looks like Stan Lee.
Is he really?
It is like a satirical take on Stan Lee.
Perhaps we should provide a picture.
There's a picture. It's his only known powers. Well, it says Funky Flashman has no Superman powers.
I don't either.
However, he's very charismatic, charming, and a skilled businessman.
Is Stan Lee charismatic?
Sure.
Hey, So Wizard Podcast. We just got a notification you're following us now. Hey, how's it going?
Stop following me.
Yeah. We're internet friends now. Hi. that was okay. So I think we should provide a picture.
Like, you just hear the audience already.
Where's Mark? Ooh, you suck. That was us, by the way. That was people outside the window. There tends to be like a bunch of people that stand at because there are the law offices right there. There's like the white trashiest people you'll ever imagine are like there yelling at their kids.
It's great.
I gotta go in there now, gotta take care of some legal stuff now. You stay there with Leroy. And I legit heard that today.
Leroy?
Yeah. But and then the kids, because there's like a concrete divider between like my apartment building's like road.
Yeah.
And like parking lot road thing. And then like the legal office's parking lot road thing. So there's like a concrete divider in there, and the kids were like playing on them and then fell down and hurt themselves. And
serves them right. Should be playing on those things.
And it's a safety issue. But the thing is about my window, it can't fully close. So no rain or anything gets in. But like anything that happens out there, I can hear it plain as day. So I could hear like they're super white trash kids like playing. I think there was like 4 of them because and they're like the big like whale of a mom was in there. And it was funny because the kids were like playing on the thing and they fell off and like destroyed themselves and they were screaming.
Mima.
And the only time that the whale mom came out was when she came out to have a cigarette by the way, she's pregnant. She came out to have a cigarette and then she heard the kids and she was screaming at the kids and the kids were screaming back and crying. Sorry to be random.
So what you're saying is you live in a really good neighborhood.
Well, I mean, I live in Lab City, so it's the Wild West over here. It's not Wabash, which is like God's land and the good water.
Well then.
Yeah. You were saying about that guy?
That man?
Yeah.
The penny plunderer? The 10-eyed man? No, just to say that DC has a lot of really weird villains.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my sentence.
I think that a lot of them sort of are really of their time, because like I think a villain now would be like, the patriarchal rapist, and like he would sort of spread his legs super far on the subway.
Whoa.
You know, that would be like a villain now. Like villain back
well, then.
then.
It's just like the Flash comes by and kicks him.
Yeah, just kicks him in the nuts.
Stop being gross.
Stop being patriarchy, you rapist.
Who's my right?
Oh god. Let's not get political because I'll ramble more than I do normally. Okay.
So what else do we got on the docket?
On the docket here.
For these remaining 10 minutes of this mini episode.
Do you really want to do? Do you want to do a do not watch real quick?
Sure.
I think I put these things here, but I make sure you can handle because you've seen them all.
I've never seen the swamp. Oh, I thought I said the swap thing. Swamp thing.
That's an M. Okay, how about I do one and you do one, sort of quickly. Okay, which one do you want to do? You go first.
Well, I've only seen one of these movies.
Have you really?
No, I guess the Slash. Yeah, I've seen that one and that one, but not those two.
I've never seen the first Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds.
Was there any other Green Lantern?
I'm sure there was probably some sort of in the 80s and 90s.
It's probably an animated something.
Yeah, exactly.
But Lou Bega. Sorry.
Okay, well there's 3 segments with which you can talk. I think I'll take the initiative here and I'll say I do not watch. This is our old fallback. Do not watch terrible movies that you really shouldn't watch after you only realize it after you watched it. So. My choice this week was I'm not sure who directed it. I think Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. And I don't know who directed them.
It would be Joel Schumacher.
Of course.
The Schlockmaster. Joel Schlockmaster.
And my reasoning is because it went from Tim Burton taking Batman out of the Silver Age of comic books and where it's gotten campy and all that. What was his name?
Michael Keaton?
No, the Mayor and Family Guy. What's his name?
Adam West.
Adam West. It took Batman from the Adam West camp-a-thon.
How come Batman doesn't dance anymore?
But it took Batman from that, which almost destroyed it. Took it into like the sort of 90s. I say it was 90s, it was 89. And sort of made it dark and broody again. Which it needed. It needed a really good reboot. And he made the first 2, Tim Burton, and they were amazing. And then it went all full camp fest in Batman Forever and Batman and Robin.
Yeah, that's when the bat nipples and the gratuitous crotch and butt shots came in and the campy sound effects.
And the ice puns. Cool body and... Stay cool, boy.
Build boy.
and, that was horrible.
I've been gargling glass.
And I don't know which one it was. Where it had, I don't know which one was Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. Which one was which?
It's kind of dumb names because Batman.
Yes, I don't know.
Hey, there's the quackhole.
No, but
Batman and Forever is the one where Robin is born.
So that's the one with Two-Face.
Yeah.
And the Riddler.
The Riddler, yeah.
Okay.
And I think a lot of people think that one's Batman and Robin just because. It's the one and here's Robin. It's Batman and Robin. No, it's Batman Forever. And why is Batman and Robin when Robin is already there? It's gonna be like Batman and Batgirl. I don't really understand those movies.
I don't either, but
you don't even understand them because there's nothing to understand because it's written by nobody for no one and
it's made to sell toys.
Yeah, I think the director was even on the set with a big bullhorn, like buddy from Windy City Heat, going, "This is a cartoon. Just remember, it's a cartoon."
God. And this one had the Bat credit card.
Everything about it is. So you say don't watch that movie?
Yes, don't watch those 2 movies. I say probably watch them once so you know what we're talking about. And then after that, don't ever watch them ever again.
I watched it so many times.
Me too.
I wore up my VHS copy of Batman and Robin. Every day after school, it was just okay.
You watch it, know every word.
And rewind it.
I'll do that with Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Okay, so
look at that.
Hey, the Geekish Cast just followed us on Twitter. Hey, the Geekish Cast.
Hey.
That's a shout out.
Now you do it for me. Music does not age well. That's the title.
It's a new segment we're doing. Because I noticed we've been we're really movie heavy.
Yeah, we should be just 1337 movie.
Talk radio.
Talk movie. But yeah, music What is music?
What art from? But yeah, I think it's a good one because a lot of the music, like from the friggin' disco to like everything to now, I find everything pretty much is of its time, except for obviously classics. Things that like Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, things that I personally like. Yeah,
my personal opinion is classic.
Yeah,
you have a Pink Floyd mug.
I do. It's right here. Yeah, and I have 2 of them.
Okay, so you just double down and tea.
Yeah, tea, 2 teas at a time.
Tea time.
But yeah, which music does not age well? I provided 3 just off the top of my head examples. You're free to use whatever you like.
Well, what I see written here is Lou Bega, and then a dash.
I couldn't remember the name of the song.
There's one song, Mambo Number 4, I think it's called.
It's combo number 7.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what. Ironically enough, I used to order. I think it's Mambo. I thought it was combo number 5 for like years. That's what I thought it was because it was
combo number 5.
Because that's when I ordered. When I used to eat pizza light, I used to eat it a lot, too much, and what I used to always order was combo number 5, and I used to giggle every time I thought of it. So I'm like, what would you like? I'm like, actually. Combo number 5. I think I did it once when I was drunk.
Do you want to do an air slice?
That's what I said, and the missus kind of just fell flat. And I guess because it was a terrible joke because I didn't know what I was talking about.
Are you ready to take your order?
What accent is that?
It's a Nerd Talk Radio accent. Just made it up.
That country.
Yeah, I mean, any one-hit wonder really shouldn't be remembered. I know that's the only thing that people can remember, but like, I know Lou Bega's dead.
Yeah.
But like, why was the 90s so obsessed with like calypso and like Latin beats that everything they had to have this like Latin spicy feel to it? And that's the era of like, I was gonna say Cesar Chavez. That's not him.
No, Cesar Chavez. Wasn't that like the guy on the old Joker and the old Batman?
That's Cesar Romero.
Oh, who's Cesar Chavez?
I think he's some dude.
I'm sure he is.
But no, like the Ricky Martins and the Enrique. Yeah, she's pretty spicy, I guess.
No, but I think I know what you mean. Sort of that really upbeat sort of. That right there is every one-hit wonder from the 90s.
Yeah.
But I think I know what you mean. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it seemed like it was like mid to late 90s. Everything had this kind of big Latin salsa kind of feel to it.
Shakira.
And it exploded with Mambo Number 5, I think.
Well, I think Shakira's early 2000s. Sorry. Yeah.
Well, she's still like relevant. She's still relevant.
Yep. But I think I know. I think I take your meaning. Like how everything, like the Macarena.
What a Macarena this is.
It was. Get out of here, you quack! Macarena. But yeah, like no one knew the words.
The only thing good that came out of the Macarena was that one joke at Austin Powers.
I thought you were gonna say a lot of people got hurt.
Well, probably.
What's the joke? Oh yeah, in Austin Powers.
I'm worth it.
And he does the Macarena. Hey, accidentally TWT.
Accidentally twit.
Accidentally twat. Accidentally TWT. Just follow us on Twitter. I'm gonna keep shouting these out.
Why not?
Hey, because they're gonna hear it. Hopefully, and be like, "Hey, that's me. I'll show you out."
This is my name. You can't use that. Copyright.
Give and take,
I don't want to be associated with this trash.
Us podcasters, we gotta look out for each other. I don't know. I listen to a lot of Bill Burr lately.
So, friend of the show, Nicholas Blake. His favorite genre of music is 90s one-hit wonder.
What a terrible genre to be your favorite. It can't be his favorite.
It's not a genre, for one.
Sure it is.
It's on his iTunes playlist. 90s one-hit wonders.
Girl Johnson. I can't wait to upload that.
I know he's Macho Man Randy Savage all of a sudden,
but
yeah, that's one of his favorite jams. So, Mambo Number 5. If he was here, he'd be able to
sing the entire song.
Yeah. Probably not even, because I don't know if that much memory could be retained.
Well, I think I can remember parts of it, because I remember
it's just some random names and a little bit of
a little bit of Monica in the sun, Sandra all night long, a little bit of Sandra on her knees. I think that's what the lyrics were. I love how you laughed and then popped some bubble wrap. You reached over and just popped. Oh,
I've been looking at it the whole time.
Just like it's just calling your name. But that reminded me of like the worst cry in like after. He reaches up and scratches his face mid cry. Oh, okay,
well,
so
that's perfect.
So I think this has been enough. I think that we've sated we've whetted their appetite, sort of.
If we go any longer, it will no longer be a mini or a micro.
Yeah, we'll be a big
taste
fat dynamo. Well, hey, eight Luma Diaz has followed us. I don't know who that is. Hey,
hey, lady.
Well, hey, what's up?
Glad you're a fan of the shoe.
Really big shoe. Okay, so this has been number 2 of the 137 FM micro mini machines.
So maybe we'll count them as actual episodes. This would be 6.
This would be number 6, yeah.
I
think we should because
Appendix A/B.
Yeah, that's /B/ what a terrible place.
I don't go to bad places on the internet.
Oh, I do. One thing I've been terrified of is the dark web. Not going handy to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we should wrap this up here. This has been the number 2 of. This has been very number 2. This has been the second of our little slam sessions until we can all get back together as a posse.
Yeah. Hopefully next week we'll all be back in action.
Yeah. Well, we'll all be a little gang again. But, yeah, it's coming really soon, and hopefully we can have some new content, new guests.
Coming back strong, coming back with renewed vigor.
Coming back swinging.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, this ends it here, and we'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.